Hello everyone, my name is Liu Siqi. My student number is 231000879. In this project, I did the introduction, background, and conclusion. I'm pleased to be here to share the results of our research in the video game industry. Our group leader is Guo Wenxuan and members are Huang Xinkai, Liu Siqi, Li Xiaoxu, and Bai Yang. This study is divided into 4 parts: introduction, data source, data analysis, conclusion, and recommendations. In this study, we used tools such as Power BI. With the advent of the digital age, the video game industry has undergone great changes and become a hot topic around the world. With the rapid development of the industry, the competition has become more and more big. In this case, it is more important to study this data set. Next up, I will talk about where we get our data. We found everything we needed on Kaggle. Why Kaggle? Because it's got tons of great datasets that are easy to access. With just a few clicks and the right keywords, we found datasets that fit our research perfectly, so we downloaded them. These datasets were put together by users on Kaggle. They gave a detailed look at the best-selling video games, including what platforms they are on, their genres, and who published them. By carefully studying this data, we learned a lot about how different gaming platforms, genres, and publishers are doing in the market. Our research covered the years from 2010 to 2017, a time when the gaming market was really booming. We saw huge growth in how much people played and how many games were sold, which gave us a solid base for our analysis. We focused mainly on 3 big regions: North America, Europe, and Japan. These places are key parts of the global gaming market, and each has its own unique traits and preferences. Understanding their size, growth patterns, and competition helped us see where the global gaming market is headed. Plus, our research showed us how new tech and ideas are changing gaming. When we compared different regions, we saw how culture affects what kinds of games get made and what sells well. This insight is crucial for making games and marketing them in ways that players everywhere will like. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Guo Wenxuan and my metric number is 23101155. And in this project, I'm responsible for addressing the first 2 questions in data analysis. Which gaming platform is the most popular, and which game genres are the most popular. And for the first question, I used a pie chart and a bar chart to analyze the data, and we identified the top 6 gaming platform by global sales from 2010 to 2017. And from the chart, it's clear that PS3 and Xbox 360 were the top selling platforms during this period. But unfortunately, our data doesn't cover the current market dominance of PS5 and box series. But back then, the PS3 and the Xbox 360 were the kings, capturing 29% and 27% of the market, respectively. The PS4 came in third, but it was relatively new at the time, and actually it's a next generation gaming platform, so its sales were lower than former. And the Nintendo 3DS, which is a portable game machine and came in fourth with an 11% share. And the Wii, which didn't perform as well in the market because it's a whole motion sensing game machine, and the design actually I think is more advanced. So it had sales similar to the 3DS, and lastly, um, the Xbox One lagged behind, mainly because it had fewer exclusive games compared to the PS4. And in summary, PS3 and the Xbox 360 dominate the market, with the PS4, 3DS, Wii, and Xbox One following behind. Okay, for the second question, I also used a pie chart and bar chart to visualize the date. Okay, this made it easier to identify the top selling game genres among the various categories. So the top three genres were action games, shooter games, and the sports games. And honestly, I think they all have something in common. I believe it's because these types of games are more exciting and make them more enjoyable and popular among the people. From the date, we can see that these three genres make up more than half of the market, and the action games lead with 26%, followed by shooter games at 18%, and sports games are 12%. So it's clear that games that offer excitement and thrill are most popular among gamers. Okay, thank you so much for my part. Let's welcome our next team member. Thank you.
Dear Professor, my name is Bayan. My student number is 231027174. And what I have done in this project is to summarize the data, analysis, and processing of problems 3 and 4. Question 3. Which game publishers are most successful in the games market? Question 4. What are the sales of games in different regions? Okay, for the third question, I choose the pie chart and bar chart to analyze the date which game publishers are the most successful in the game market. And according to the pie chart, it is clear by sales that the global game publishing market is relatively concentrated, with the top publishers accounting for the majority of the market share. EA, Nintendo, and Activision rounded out the top three, showing strong market advantages. Of course, other game companies have also performed well, and it can be seen that the variety of games and frequent content updates are important factors for high sales. Going forward, the ability of these publishers to continue to innovate and launch hit games will be key, maintaining their market leadership. Okay, for the fourth questions, what are the sales of games in different regions? I also chose pie chart and bar chart to analyze the data. First of all, we can clearly see the sales in different regions from pie chart. North America, Japan, Europe, and other regions. We can clearly see From this data chart that North America is the largest in sales, according from almost half of the market. Yes, followed by sales in Europe and then sales in Japan and other regions. North America and Europe are the main gaming markets and we can't ignore the sales potential in Japan and other regions. Finally, for the comparison of sales in each region, we can see that the sales in each region were larger from 2010 year to 2016 year, but they were decreasing. North America, yeah, decreasing, and Japan, other regions, and Europe were decreasing. The reasons for this may be due to various factors such as market saturation, intensified competition, and changes in consumer preferences and economic factors. Oh, that's all. Thank you for listening to my part, and welcome to the next team member. Thank you.
My name is Huang Xingkai. My number is 23102028. In this project, I do the data analysis. We do the question 5 and the question 6. And today I will talk about the two questions. The question 5 is what are the sale trends for the different type of skin? We can see we have the line chart. So we use the line chart to analyze this question. We can see in the chat we have 12 gain type and the time is from the 2010 to 2017. First, we can see the action gain is the best sale in this time. He keep up until 2013 and from the 2014 go down. Then we can see sport gain and museum gain is are both declined from higher sale in 2010 to level of the 2012. Then sees shooting gain. The sale have been the declining since peaking in 2010 and 2011. Role playing games start with the sale of the around 17 million in the 2010. And we can see another game old sale is under 14 million in 2010. The game is like fighting realizing game. This the trend is all down trends. So in this chat we can see the action moving sports role playing game is are still population, but the sale is declining year by year. So we find those sale, so we can know this decrease in market demand for the game during this time. Is then we can see another question 6 is what are the preferences for different type of game in different region? In this country we see four bar chart, so we use the four bar chart to analyze this question. We can see we have four area: North America, Europe, Japan, and another regions. So first we can see in the North American and Europe the overall sale is higher, and action shooting sports game this three type is the top three sale in these two area, and in other regions its relative sale is low, but action shooting sports game is still main prophecies, but Japan is special. We can see the role playing game is the most population game type in Japan. Its sale is up to 100 million. But the action game is still the number 2 in Japan. So overall, this analysis help us to know difference in the preferences of the playing in different regions for the game type. Thank you.
Dear Professor, my name is Li Xiaoxu. Student number is 23101038. Next, I will show you some of our conclusions and recommendations based on the research data. During this period, we witnessed a diverse and competitive games market. Major plays such as PS3, X360, PS4, 3DS, and the Wii dominated. Despite X1's smaller market share, it still maintained a user base. These insights highlight the importance of understanding market trends for effective marketing strategies and game development directions. Action, shooter, and sports games dominated due to their broad appeal and interactivity, while role-playing games continued to attract players with unique experiences. Although sales of some types declined, they remained vital in specific market segments, urging developers to innovate and cater their diverse player needs. However, market situation, intense competition, and shifting consumer preferences have led to an overall decline in game sales across regions. To adapt, game companies must conduct in-depth market research, diversify their product lines, strengthen marketing strategies, and explore emerging markets for growth opportunities. Furthermore, while traditional types like action and shooter games remain popular, their declining sales indicate a saturated market and the rise of new types. Therefore, continuous innovation and the introduction of new gaming experiences are essential to meet evolving market demands and find new growth avenues. Moreover, regional preferences offer valuable market segments for developers. North America and Europe boast strong spending power and diverse gaming preferences, while the Japanese market presents opportunities for niche game types. Hence, tailoring strategies to regional preferences is crucial for maximizing market potential. In conclusion, game companies should prioritize market research, diversify product lines, develop precise marketing strategies, explore emerging markets, and innovate to stay competitive and drive growth. By understanding market dynamics, gaming landscape, and strive in the dynamic industry. That's all we have to present. Thanks for listening, Professor. We should have a good day. Thank you.